Hello and welcome back to the Fast Forward Sailing YouTube channel. Last night we had some breaking America's Cup news, so in this video we'll be looking at everything we know so far. So this is the big news story that broke last night. New York Yacht Club decides not to challenge for the 37th America's Cup. So the New York Yacht Club has dropped their second America's Cup team in 4 months. So 4 months ago, the New York Yacht Club jettisoned American Magic, their team from the 36th America's Cup, and now they've done the same with their replacement. Earlier today, it emerged that Stars and Stripes had also been given the push by the club. No statement as to the reason has been made by the club or the team. On the 24th of July, the New York Yacht Club announced they had decided to have a relationship with one of the late entries for the 2021 America's Cup, Stars and Stripes, for that team to be its representative for the next America's Cup. At the time, the statement read, "To bring together the best American sailing talent, the Stars and Stripes team, founded by members Mike Buckley and Taylor Canfield, the reigning match racing world champions, will join the New York Yacht Club's campaign for the 37th America's Cup." The article goes on to read that today's move has come as a complete surprise to Stars and Stripes management, who were due to have meetings later this week with the club. The New York Yacht Club, of course, were the club who held the trophy for 132 years and effectively created the America's Cup we now know and love. They were the first winner of the America's Cup in 1851, when their yacht America raced against 15 yachts from the Royal Yacht Squadron to come away with the prize that would become the America's Cup. They were behind the American Magic Challenge for the 36th America's Cup earlier this year. Obviously, that didn't go too well for them, so that could be partially why they're not too keen to carry on. For those of you who are unclear on the dynamics of the America's Cup rules, you can't just challenge as a team, you have to have a yacht club behind you. However, these relationships between yacht club and team can cause political tension and maybe more hassle than they're worth. I don't believe the yacht club really brings much to the table, and in my book they are a redundant hangover from history. However, the America's Cup is all about history and it gives us lots of interesting political debate to talk about, so I'm in two minds whether that rule should remain, and I'm really not clear how it could be got rid of. If you have any thoughts on any of that, leave a comment below and I'd be keen to discuss it with you. But yes, as it stands, American Magic do seem to intend to race the next America's Cup, but they need to find a yacht club to back them. Let me know your thoughts on what yacht club that could be. Of course, the New York Yacht Club went behind Oracle Team USA when they won the America's Cup. That was the Golden Gate Yacht Club based in San Francisco, so located quite some distance away from the New York Yacht Club. Potentially, American Magic will be seeking a yacht club on the East Coast. So if you have any thoughts on what that yacht club could be, let us know. So since the last America's Cup ended earlier this year, American Magic have been throwing their weight around a bit. Back in May, they issued a proposal for the next America's Cup, basically saying how it should be run. Some believe they were unhappy not to be selected as the challenger of record. That, of course, went to Ineos Team UK, recently rebranded as Ineos Britannia. The challenger of record status basically means they have a hand in forming the rules with the winners of the last America's Cup, Team New Zealand. That proposal back in May was quickly rebuffed by Team New Zealand, but that didn't stop American Magic readying themselves for the next America's Cup. Back in August, Hap Fouth, team principal of American Magic, issued this statement: "We intend to compete in the 37th America's Cup and to leverage all that we learned and gained from our campaign for Auckland 2021. However, they've been silent since then, and on their website we see there's been no statements since August." So going back to the article on the New York Yacht Club's decision not to back a challenger for the next America's Cup, the article goes on to say that the reasons for the New York Yacht Club dumping one of the 3 super teams from the 36th America's Cup was never revealed, and the decision to run with Stars and Stripes surprised many. The team had recently announced the signing of sponsor Ralph Lauren. The New York Yacht Club has long hankered for the America's Cup to return to more conventional monohulls, and was also believed to have reservations about the possibility of Saudi Arabia being the venue for the 37th America's Cup. Now, we still don't know the venue for the next America's Cup, but potentially there's been some strong indications of the venue behind the scenes, and perhaps that's the reason that the New York Yacht Club have stood down. Now they want it to return to conventional monohulls. Of course they are now racing monohulls rather than catamarans, but clearly that's still too modern for the New York Yacht Club. I wonder what the New York Yacht Club has in mind for an America's Cup class. I'd be interested in seeing what they'd come up with if they won the Cup, but obviously that's not going to happen anytime soon with them not being behind the entry for the next America's Cup. So I'm afraid it's another nail in the coffin for those America's Cup fans who wish to see a return to a more traditional class. The only other article I found covering this news states that American Magic, led by Terry Hutchinson, still intend to be part of the next America's Cup and has found another as yet unnamed yacht club and have retained their two team principals. So it's not over for American Magic. We'll just have to wait and see what they come up with. In other America's Cup news, Team New Zealand and Ineos Britannia are due to release the protocol for the 37th America's Cup next month, while no host venue has yet been finalised. The hosting decision for the next America's Cup was of course delayed last month to allow more time to find the right venue, including a last-ditch bid to keep the Cup in Auckland. However, hopes of an Auckland defence took a blow following disagreements between Kiwi Rich Lister Mark Dunphy, who led the America's Cup Kiwi home defence campaign, and Team New Zealand boss Grant Dalton. There's 3 international candidates for the venue: Cork in Ireland, Barcelona in Spain, and Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. The hosting decision was expected to be announced back in September, but Cork requested another 6 months to finalise their bid, so it does look like Ireland is a strong contender for the hosting, considering Team New Zealand made that concession for them. So the next America's Cup was supposed to have more teams. That was a big focus for Ineos Britannia and Team New Zealand, but so far it's looking like there, if anything, will be less teams if American Magic don't find a backer. There's been rumours, of course, that Alinghi may come back into the fray with an America's Cup team. Alinghi, the team backed by Swiss billionaire Ernesto Bertarelli, famously won the 2003 and 2007 America's Cup before Larry Ellison and Jimmy Spittle's Oracle Team USA took the cup off them. So with American Magic still without a backer, could we be seeing a revival of the famous America's Cup rivalry between Ernesto Bertarelli and Larry Ellison? That would certainly be exciting to see. Of course, the America's Cup has moved on a lot since their time, with the teams now in the driving seat, Team New Zealand and Ineos Britannia, taking the America's Cup in quite a different direction. Over the next few months, hopefully we'll get a venue announcement and some more information on how the next America's Cup will be run, and hopefully that will bring with it the announcement of a few more new teams. Let me know in the comments below which teams you'd like to see competing, and if you've heard any rumours regarding that. So I'm going to leave the video there. I'll try to keep you abreast with the news as it develops, so if you don't want to miss that, press the subscribe button and then you'll see an alerts bell. Press that as well, because just pressing subscribe doesn't mean you'll get alerted each time I release a new video. So leave the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.